Welcome back, everyone. Sitting down on the plaza with us is a very special guest, but no stranger to DETV family, the host of Reuben's Indian Kitchen, Reuben Dhanawade. Reuben, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. This studio is awesome. This is the first time here.
I
haven't seen this yet.
Oh, that's right. You haven't.
This is huge.
You've been in the kitchen.
I've been in the kitchen cooking it up. Man.
Working hard.
Whipping up the chicken. Remember? How's everything going, man?
Everything's going well. You know, we're getting ready to start shooting season 2 today.
Yes.
So very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Bringing you some great guests this season, and it's going to be awesome.
What was season like? Look, what was season like? When it was your first time on TV?
Yeah.
What was it like for you?
It was awesome. First, thank you for the opportunity, Ivan. But yeah, it was crazy. It was super fun to go in there underneath all the lights and getting mic'd up, and then being able to bring on my friends and family. You know, episode 1 was my mom. She's watching right now.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
And so, it was kind of cool to get that started off with my mom. And it was just a great experience altogether. Got some really great feedback from people.
Good.
And it's really been great to use that as a connecting block with other chefs around the area, too.
Is that going well, like connecting with other chefs?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Using this as an opportunity to say, hey, do you want to come on my show?
Wow.
To
Yes.
show off your craft 100%. It's been,
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
been really, really cool.
I was looking forward to finally meeting you, Reuben. I feel like I've known you for so long because I watch you on DETV, and then we have so many mutual friends, which I found out we have so many mutual friends.
Yeah.
Delaware's so small.
Yeah, 1 degree of separation.
1 degree. It went down 6 degrees, right?
Yeah, so I admire what you're doing. I understand the industry so much because of being 3rd generation in the restaurant industry, and I have I always say I consider myself a foodie. I love food, and I was saying to Reuben before the show started that I love trying different styles and types of food.
Okay.
I am a risk taker. I love to step out of the box. I don't just stick to Italian and pizza all the time. I love to try all different types of ethnicity, and I love to try authentic food. And I was saying to Reuben, recently I have been visiting different Indian restaurants in the Delaware area, and I noticed that I'm really enjoying, the different types of food. I said, Reuben, is it always, are all the, the dishes spicy?
Right.
I was like, I can't have spicy food, and you were saying that no, it is
I mean,
not.
it's just like any other. It's just like in America, right? And anywhere you go in the country, it's going to be different flavors. If you go up north and to the east a little bit, you'll get a little bit more seafood around here, right? Just like in India, it's the same way. Different areas have a little bit more fat. Some areas a little bit more seafood based. Some places are a little bit more fresh. So it all depends on where you're at in the country. It's actually pretty vast. How little we know about the Indian cuisine.
Yeah, that's
around
true.
here.
So tell our viewers who have never tried Indian cuisine before, how would you describe it? What would be the best way to describe it and invite them to try it?
Colorful.
Colorful, love that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different flavors, a lot of different spices, a lot of different colors, a lot of different types of spices. So I think that's the biggest thing when people try the Indian food, like the Indian cuisine. There's a lot of depth of flavor. So there's a lot of, cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, clove, a lot of those different ginger, garlic, a lot of these things kind of coming together, which you see in other cultures. But when done in Indian food, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more complex.
But you have a different style of cooking than the traditional way.
Yeah, so growing up, when I first started cooking, I didn't want to cook Indian food. I didn't. There was 2 reasons for that. First reason is I didn't want to be the Indian guy that made curry in a restaurant, right?
Okay.
So that was like the first thing. Second was I can't make it as good as mom, right? So I would always compare it to my mom's food, and I was like, well, I can't make it as good as my mom, so why even try?
Right.
Once the pandemic hit, and I was furloughed from, my job, I started going over to my parents' house a lot, and I was just, nosy in their cupboards and in their pantry, and started seeing these spices and ingredients that I was like, I've never really explored this before, so it kind of lit something in me, like the light bulb went off, and I was like, I need to really explore this and really try to make this more approachable for people.
What age was that? Well, what age did you start just dabbling in cooking?
So when I started cooking, I was like 16. So I went to a vocational high school. So season finale of Reuben's Indian Kitchen season 1 actually had my 2 high school instructors on there.
That's nice.
So they were really instrumental in me starting to cook and really encouraging me. So I've been cooking since I was 14.
Oh wow!
And professionally, I feel like I've been doing it since I was like 18.
Yeah.
So it's
the
been.
the food is amazing.
I can't wait to try
You
it.
need to be at the station when.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you need to stop by today when
Yeah.
they cook, right?
Yeah,
Because
we
they
have some-
always cook. It's Chef Dana, it's Reuben, and it's Chef Ashley there, right? So they're all cooking, and they're all cooking like over the amount of food. I literally think they're cooking for the staff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
that's
the
what we have
crew
to
there.
do. We have to keep the staff happy.
Yeah,
Right? I mean,
and Reuben made some. What was it? Wings? Some Indian wings?
oh yeah,
Right?
the chili chicken wings.
The chili
Oh,
chicken.
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, he's invited to the barbecue. Yeah, Reuben's definitely
Made
invited
it.
to the barbecue.
That's all I need.
Chili chicken wings.
Yeah, so my mom used to make chili chicken growing up. It was she would just take chicken breast and dredge it in, they cut up in chunks and dredge it in cornstarch, fry it, and then she would make the sauce out of like ketchup and chilies and other different seasonings. So we did a take of that because right around the Super Bowl last year we did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
so-
food, like his food is really like when he says colorful, he is not lying. It is. I've never seen anything so colorful and so tasty in my life. Yeah,
See, I
yeah.
can't wait to try. I can't wait to try your dishes. I guess I
appreciate
just have to show up when they're
You just
filming.
have to come
We'll-
in
we'll
on a
let
Wednesday.
you know when they're
Yeah, let
filming,
me
so
know.
you
Let me know the
know.
schedule, and
Yeah.
I will be there.
Because I think we definitely need to have if we had a kitchen in this studio right here, we would definitely have him cook like a live demonstration. Matter of fact, I was asking Najee, I'm like, is he bringing food? Like she was like, I don't think so. I'm like, damn it, man, damn it.
Reuben, it's okay. Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Next time.
Next time.
So, Reuben, tell us a little bit about. I know that you're very busy. We did have a chance before the show started. We were able to chat and catch up, and I know that you're a very busy individual. You're always doing something, staying
Yeah.
active, but you have a podcast.
I do.
So tell us a little bit about your podcast.
So the podcast is called Guys Who Cry. It's a men's mental health podcast. I do it with my co-host Adam Cook and his uncle Greg Alois, and they're like sound and video nerds, so they have added this production quality. We started off with just one mic, like one razor mic in the middle of Adam and I, and it just kind of came about because one day Adam was over. And we're both creative souls, so we wanted something to kind of keep us creative weekly. So the podcast idea kind of came about, and we had both talked about what we did over the pandemic. And we're like, well, we cried a lot. So we're like, we talked a lot about that and just using kind of men's mental health as kind of a reason to talk and, really talking to a lot of great guests about that. Psychologists. We had, a professor from UD come on in season 1 of the podcast and, really talk about psychology of crying and like that kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
It's been awesome. It's been a really great way to connect with people.
A lot
too
of
on
healing in that?
Yeah. So, at the end of each episode, we do a mental health check. So we're just super honest with each other, really open about our emotions on that show. So it's been really awesome to.
Where can people find the podcast?
So you can find it on Spotify. You can find it on anywhere you look for your podcast. So Spotify, Apple, all of those. Anchor is our main distributor, but you can find it anywhere podcasts available. You can find us on Instagram. Guys Who Cry Official is our Instagram, and we're working on a site and YouTube as well.
All right.
I think that's such a great podcast to have available for not only the adults, but young men as well as they're going through those developmental years. Now, I don't know what's the age that you focus on for your podcast, but I do feel that it is a necessary podcast to have for our young men because mental health, as we talk about over and over again, is so important, specifically to our young men.
Yeah.
That that they don't it's not cool to cry.
It's funny that you say that because we were brought up that that men don't cry, but I mean boys cry, men don't cry, and then when you get older, we're like, excuse me.
Live.
Men.
My fault, it's live.
It's live.
Hey, keep it going.
We on the network. But men do cry.
Yeah.
So
And it's okay.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to listening to the podcast because I know a lot of men out there that's crying with their hand over their mouth. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
It's been cool to see the reception that we get, and guys reaching out. It's been really, really fun and really cool for us. So.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So your inspiration, you said mom was a good part of your cooking. What is your inspiration, and what do you want people to know about the meals that you perfect?
So I've been doing a lot of different types of cuisine over the years. So I trended to Mexican, and now I'm coming back to Indian, and so now I'm trying to bring all of that together now. So the inspiration now is to try to bring Indian food to people who have never had it. You know, we were talking earlier about like a lot of people just know butter chicken, you know, and if I ever open up a restaurant or something someday, I probably wouldn't have that on my menu.
It's common.
Because everybody goes for that. Everybody knows butter chicken, you know. So I think I want to open people's minds up to the other dishes in Indian culture that aren't really as well known. And so I think that's what's super exciting about Reubens Indian Kitchen, is that it's kind of giving me that platform to show people different aspects of things, you know, different dishes, different variations of dishes, and how you can make it easily at home too.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much,
Absolutely,
Reuben.
Ivan. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, of course. I really can't wait to try your food. I'm
Yeah,
so
hopefully
excited,
you guys will see
especially
it
those
soon.
wings.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we need to stop by when he's cooking. and for more, if you want to check out Reuben, check him out here on DETV. There's an episode coming up next at 11. Yep, there's an episode coming up next at 11 o'clock, so make sure you check it. He's filming season 2 right now, so I cannot wait for that, because a brother needs to just because a brother needs to gain another 30 pounds. Thanks, Reuben. And well, at least I got Ashley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But make sure you check us out. Check Reuben out. Follow. What can you follow at? Oh, look who's coming through the door. We can't tell. We can't tell them. Not yet. Somebody's coming through the door. All right. But make sure you check Reuben out.